Thank you so much for taking the What's Your Unique Success Archetype quiz. Your quiz report is being created right now and will hit your email inbox in about 15 minutes. But in the meantime, let's talk about your results. My name is Brad Bizjack. I'm a personal development expert and certified high performance coach who has trained over 70,000 people in the area of maximizing success and fulfillment. And based on the information you share with me and the little bit that I know about you and your situation, your current unique success archetype is IDEX, or identity expansion. That means you feel an itch that something in your life needs to change. You have a little voice inside that says, I know I am meant for so much more than what I'm getting out of life right now. But the IDEX doesn't have much clarity on how to change it or if their idea would even work, so they feel totally trapped. They know the areas of their life that are painful really, really well, but having the clarity, bandwidth, and resources to make changes happen feels like a total waste of time. So changing your life, even though it'd be nice, just doesn't seem possible. And when you're in your best states, ideas come to you and you feel this pull to expand your identity and become more. The challenge is that you're so used to how things have been that changing feels incredibly uncomfortable and borderline impossible, because deep down, you don't really believe that change is possible for you. You know in your heart that things can be different and they should be different, but you're missing the courage that's necessary to even begin. And you feel really confused because even though you want your life to change, the problems in your life overtake your focus. And so slowly your dreams and goals get smaller and smaller. And so nothing really motivates you like it used to. And right now you're staring your deepest fear right in the eyes: mediocrity. Now the good news is there's a really simple way for the IDEX to break through this stage and reach the next levels of success. But traditionally, that involves spending hundreds of hours working with a therapist or reading countless books or following successful people online hoping to adopt their habits only to get nowhere. Knowing you need to change your life, and even though you care so much, you just don't care in the moment. And you may already be doing some of those strategies, and yet you're still here with the same desires to change your life, without the motivation you've been craving, and honestly, the motivation you deserve. But after working with 70,000 people just like you, I started to realize the biggest thing stopping the IDEX is actually quite simple. See, although you have a desire for more in your life, you don't actually know what more means. You feel directionless and purposeless. And any idea the IDEX does have needs validation from others. You may have set goals in the past, but when you truly look at those goals, you were chasing what your friends or parents or society or even your spouse told you should want. And you've stopped listening to what your heart really wants. And let's be honest, how can you ever expect consistent motivation and action if you don't know your purpose and what sets your soul on fire? Because that's what it's going to take to change. Relentless courage, unstoppable motivation, undying passion. Those things overpower any doubt, any fear, or any worry that stops you in your path. Now, over the years, I've realized that when you identify your purpose, all of these challenges go away rather quickly. And you not only have total clarity on the right next step, but you also have the courage to take the bold action you know you should be taking. And identifying your purpose doesn't take a lot of work. In fact, you can find it in just 7 days with 30 minutes a day. Now, if you can't invest 30 minutes a day for 7 days to find the purpose of your life and break through this IDEX archetype, then close out this video now, because what I'm about to tell you will require that, but it will change everything for you. I have created a simple 7-day process where you will identify your purpose, get your spark back, and finally start creating the successful, fulfilling life you deserve, regardless of how much is on your plate right now. The process is so powerful that if you go to my website right now, I actually charge $697 for this. But because you took time to go through the quiz and you're still watching this video, that means deep down, you're an action taker and someone who's serious about change. So I wanted to make this a no-brainer for you. And I'm gonna reduce the investment to only $47 when you click the button below. But when you leave this page, you will never see that offer again. But I have to warn you, this process is so powerful that I'm giving you 30 days to go through it. And if you do the work and haven't identified your purpose in your life, I'll give you 100% of your money back. So either you break through this archetype to the next level or you get your money back. There's literally no way for you to lose here. So the question you need to ask yourself is $47 worth it to finally create the success and fulfillment you deserve and stop the cycle of inconsistency that gets in your way every time you start to try to change your life? How much longer are you going to be knowing that you're made for so much more and not have the results to show for it? And I get it. A common mistake that people in the IDEX archetype make is letting fear win. And the reason is because the IDEX's mind is wired to crave certainty, wanting to know how it'll all play out before you ever start. But that's the exact behavior that needs to change. Otherwise, you'll start to believe that it's just harder for you and that other people have it easier. And before you know it, you'll live in regret, feeling restless inside, and setting goals you don't even care about because you're basing what's possible for you on failures of the past instead of dreams of the future. And this causes you to feel totally alone, like something's broken about you, and it'll impact every part of your life: parenting, marriage, business, career, money, health, you name it. You'll even start to feel empty with the things that used to bring you so much joy. Most people spend decades lost in a fog, unsure of their purpose. But if you're alive, if you're breathing, that means you too have a purpose, even if you can't see it yet. But in just 7 days, you can clear the uncertainty and step into the success, the freedom, and fulfillment you deserve with absolutely nothing to lose. So if anything I mentioned resonates with you and you're ready for change, then click the link below this video, enroll in Life on Purpose, and I'll see you inside.